Who's entering the major?
Me in a minute. Major entry. Brace himself. Right, I've got a short story for you. Okay. You might have be quiet. Right.
Is that it?
Say, I need a bit of audience participation as well. So say someone knocks on a door, what are you going to do? Oh, that's good. Right. Okay, so a long time ago, in a world far, far away from here, there was this king, had his big castle, had his own little village, and he was looking after his people. He was quite a good king. Well, not that good because he didn't really get fed very often. Right? And everyone kind of knew this king was so generous. They'd come along to his door, they'd knock on his castle. You're paying attention, I like it. Right? And they'd come along, they'd knock on the door, and he'd say, come on in, come sit at my table, I'll feed you, I'll give you all the meat. And he was quite extravagant. He'd buy like the blackest of peppercorns, he'd spend all his money on them, on sea salt, fresh sea salt. He'd season all his food in it, it'd come out covered in peppercorns and then all the salt. And it just a bit wasteful. And one day this wizard came and knocked on his door. He said, "Wizard, come on in, come sit at my table. What would you like to eat? I'll make you anything. I'll get you anything you want." He's like, "Oh, well, just have what you're having then." And he did. He sat there and he watched the king and he covered it in the blackest peppercorns. And he covered it in the sea salt. And he's like, "Well, king, you're wasting all this money on this sort of stuff. If you just, I can make you something, but you've got to promise to use all that money to satisfy your people, to give them the crops they need, give them the houses and stuff." He said, "Okay, what's it going to cost me?" So the king says, yeah. And the wizard goes, "Well, it's going to cost you 6 bars of gold, 2 planks of wood, and 3 weeks." So he says, "Okay, you can have that." And he gives these things. The wizard goes off into one of the towers in the castle, and he sits in there for weeks. All we can hear is banging on the doors. And then he comes out with explosions. There's some smoke billowing from under the door. You can see his orange glows as the place is like on fire. And 3 weeks passes. He comes out and he hands these. There's 2 objects about that big, about that fat, and there's 2 of them. He says, "What we've got to do? You take this one. You twist the top, and peppercorns will fall out of there. You take this one. You twist the top. Salt will fall out of there. And so long as you keep feeding your people and using your money wisely, they'll never run out." So the king's quite happy. He gives the guy his gold, sends him on his way. A few months pass, and there's another knock on his castle door. And he goes, "Well, they're going to see what it is." Opens up the door, it's this band of warriors, just stood there. And he says, "Well, come on in. Would you like something to drink, something to eat?" He says, "Yeah, yeah." They come in, they sit down at his table, they feast, they give loads, eat all of his food, drink all of his wine. And then one of the warriors just stands up and he draws a sword. And the king goes, "What are you doing? I've let you into my house, I've given you this, the food, the drink, everything." He said, "Well, now we're going to take everything else from you." And this massive battle takes place. There's blood, salt, pepper, because the only thing he's got with him is these 2 things. And he's got these in each hand. He's going around, he's smashing skulls, he's laying into them. There's blood, brains, salt, pepper. Goes everywhere until finally the king is killed by a well-seasoned warrior.
Late entrance, because Corax has actually asked.